Hello guys. Today we are using the Treasury. We are into the Treasury mathematics book, PSLE book for primary living examination, or just a book for financial education or any level that you want to apply it on. You know what I'm saying? This is the book. It will depend on what do you want to use it for. You know what I'm saying? If you just want to learn numbers, then go for it. Just learn. Yes, learning is what is most important. You know what I'm saying? This book, it was edited by Miss Ngwenya. You know what I'm saying? And Nikov, its author is Nikov. You know what I'm saying? So this is about the book itself, or the information about the book itself. Acknowledgement. Okay, it starts with its acknowledgement. I wish to personally thank Mr. Arnold Nkwe, it means Arnold here, Miss Ulitile, Miss K. Talaile, and Miss K. Mr. K. Mbulawa for their contributions, suggestions, corrections, idea, and other help in creating this book. I would also like to thank Ms. Ngwenya for editing this book. Finally, I would like to thank Batlokwa National School and Batlokwa National School, Khosi Primary School, and Econex Tuition team for implementing this book with their students. My students' performance in mathematics was a worrisome than any other subject because of their lowest average marks until I wrote this book that makes them aware of different questions that can be asked in a primary school living examination, in brackets PSLE, and the teaching techniques in solving mathematics problems. It all takes practice for a student to master this book, and a lot of questions are asked during examination. This will make a student to tackle the questions without much difficulty. The book consists of 200 questions from number 1 till 38. Its summary notes of the subject and from number 39 till 200 are the mathematics problems by Nikov Nkwe. Quote Nikov Nkwe. Quote by Nikov Nkwe. Note, this book must not be reproduced by any form without the consent of the author. Thus, no part of this book, including its interior design, cover design, and design elements, may be used or reproduced in any manner whatsoever without the prior writing permission, except in the case of brief quotations embroidered in critical articles and reviews. Okay, this was about the book, and the first topic, guys, is about money. Like you are aware, our school system doesn't actually teach us the real truth about the money itself. You know what I'm saying? So this book, it starts with the topic of money. So, and it makes you aware about the money of the motherlands of Africa, how it goes, you know what I'm saying, and the maximizing of the currency itself, and how money works itself in general, you know what I'm saying. Money is any object that is generally accepted as payment for goods and services and repayment of debt in given country or socio-economic context. The main function of money are distinguished as a medium of exchange, a unit of account, a store of value, and occasionally a standard of deferred payment. 1 rupee is equivalent to 100 paise. 1 dinar is equivalent to 100 kwashes. For example, you can find this at number 169 or page number 179. Money is being replaced by forms of money such as cryptocurrency. For example, in cryptocurrency, we have bitcoins, We can invest in gold, silver, or oil. It will depend whatever you want to invest in, you know what I'm saying? And B, money is also called many other names like currency or cash, and the currency value and slogans differs in different countries. Respect is something in life that is more valuable than money. That's what you shall bear in your mind, okay? And B, money is also called many other names like currency or cash, and the currency value and slogan differs in different countries. Respect is something in life that is more valuable than money. I repeat that. And B, money is also called many other names like currency or cash, and the currency value and slogan differs in different countries. Respect is something in life that is more valuable than money. There are 3 types of income, which are the following. Earned income, which is high tax income. You are working for the money. For example, a job, okay? Roman figure number 2, portfolio, in brackets, capital gains. You buy for low and sell higher. That's what it means. You are buying something at the cheapest price and you sell it at the highest price so that you can gain profits. Okay? Now, Roman figure number 3, passive income, in brackets, cash flow, which is not taxed, and the rich doesn't work for a job but has assets that generate them income. Note, the government taxes on what you earn, taxes on what you buy, and taxes on what you own. Debt and taxes makes the poor and the middle class poor, but makes the rich wealthier. The rich are entrepreneurs and the poor are employees. Entrepreneurial is the mindset, skill set, and asset of rules. That's what you shall bear in your minds, you know what I'm saying? This is called a cash flow. You must understand the cash flow if you want to understand more about the money. The cash flow, as you can see, is divided into 2 different parts, which is the income statement, which is divided into 2, and we also have the balance sheet, which is also divided into 2. The income statement is divided into income and expenses. This block is called income, this one is called expenses. This one of balance sheet, we have assets on your left and liabilities on your right. So income is, you will explain all of this as soon as we finish explaining how this flows. From income, from a job, people are getting to work for a job, or whereby they are hired, they are working for somebody's business since they don't have an idea. That's how it ends up happening when you don't have an idea, or you don't work on your idea to finally get to have a job, to finally get to create a business. Then you will end up working for somebody's idea, you know what I'm saying? Fine, you might work for somebody's idea, and as time goes, you get to work hard on it as if it's like it's your own idea, and you enjoy it, and you get to create a job out of it, so that it could also, you could create a business out of it, so that you could also hire people. it will depend how clever you are going to be, you know what I'm saying, with making it in life, you know what I'm saying. So from a job, you get income. After income, then this income, you use it to salary. And this salary takes to, you spend it all of it. This is how the classes are defined. We have this first class, it's called the poor class. You know, the class, these people are poor. They are living a poor life. Most of them across Africa, they just wanted to pay the rent, you know, they want to hire the house and get to pay the rent. They're waiting for the rent, you know, and the rest of the money, the rest of the remaining money, they will use it to buy food, and they will use it to buy the clothes, you know what I'm saying. That's what they will use with their money. They are not investing in anything, and the cycle will keep on rotating. They wait for a job, or they get the income, whether they borrow the money or what, and they get to use it on expenses, just like that. Their line goes just like that always, you know what I'm saying. And we also have the middle class, and this ones, they are getting paid a lot of money, you know, like the government employees, and they are having a lot of tax. You know, the more you are getting paid, remember, the more you are taxed. So it will depend how much the government is taxing people in your country or wherever you stay, you know what I'm saying. So these people, they get paid the income, then it passes the expenses first, and the money goes to their liabilities. Liabilities such as the house, the liabilities such as their car, because of the money they are getting paid, they end up having a lot of liabilities, such as the one for a car and the house, you know, many more liabilities. And the remaining money, they use it on expenses. Mostly they will have payment of their children's school fees, you know, paying a lot of money for their children's school fees. And at the end of the day, it will depend whether there's a difference between the school they took their kids to, or whether they could have just left them to just school at government school, you know what I'm saying. So that's now their money ends here, you know what I'm saying. This is, they are called the middle class. So finally, we have the rich. The rich doesn't have jobs. They don't have a job. They don't work for a job. They make their money work for them, meaning that they just set up some businesses with their own idea, skill, and some rules, and they just run, you know what I'm saying. So they get, they just to have, get to receive the income. The income comes from their asset. They only have these assets, maybe such as businesses, and these businesses pay them. These assets gets to pay them. Okay, that's it. So this was the cash flow, the explanation of the cash flow itself, and the following are the definitions about the cash flow itself. A, we have income. Income is money or something equivalent value. Income is money or some equivalent value, okay, that an individual or business receives, usually in exchange for providing goods or services or through investing capital. Income is used to fund day-to-day expenditures. For individuals, income is most often received in the form of wages or salary. Note, you can create and work on your idea that you think the world is in need of, and you get paid for it. And that way you could get paid a lot of money from your idea, and you get to set up a business. It will depend whether you want to grow in life, or you just want to live your life working for somebody, you know. It's your choice to make, and not anybody's choice, you know what I'm saying. So change your mindset about money, and get to also establish a company or a business, or have people to work for you, you know what I'm saying, whatever way you want to do it, because it wouldn't make sense for you to just live your life working the rest of your life just to pay the rent. It's so painful. Imagine you getting paid 1.6 and 1.6 a month, and out of that salary you just remove about 800, about 80 dinar, and pay for rent. It's so painful, what I'm saying? And rent is increasing these days around, and as time goes, it's going to go up, because the rent and the value of the houses themselves, they keep on going up. They don't go down, what I'm saying? They appreciate, they don't depreciate, they don't go down. That's it, basically. You also have point number B, explanation of point number B, which is the expenses. Expenses, the cost incurred in or required for something. What you have spent on, this is what is called the expenses. So this is the definition of this actually, what I'm saying? Your expenses, so what you have just spent on, we call them the expenses. Okay, we get to the second page. On the second page we have liabilities. Liabilities are things that a person or company owes, usually a sum of money. Okay, liabilities are settled over time through the transfer of economic benefit, including money, goods, or services. Liabilities take money out of your pocket. Example of liabilities include bank debt, mortgage debt, money owed by suppliers, in brackets, accounts payable, wages owed, taxes owed. Note, liabilities are legal obligation or debts. They are legal, they are of law. When something is legal, is of law, or it has to do with the law itself. So there are legal obligations that you have to make, so you end up paying for them. Or any debt you have with other people or other things, you get to pay for that kind of debt, like maybe paying your expenses like water bills, the renovation of a house, petrol, fixing a car. Those are the things that are your liabilities. You also have assets. Assets are assets are resource with economic value that an individual, corporation, or country owns or controls, with the expectation that they will provide a future benefit. Okay? Example of assets are cash, inventory, office equipment, investment, machinery, real estate, company-owned vehicle. Okay? Whatever way your assets, you might distribute them, or you might make other people use them to make you money. See forward that you do the best you can so that you get paid. You know what I'm saying? The best I wish for you to have as you become the greatest entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? Liabilities takes money out of your pocket, while assets put money in your pocket. Quote, Robert Kiyosaki. This is about the money. I spoke about the money, and that was it about the money. That was the topic about the money. Get to educate yourself more about the money. There are a lot of books out there that can teach you about the money. It's just for you to keep on going as you get the money. You know what I'm saying? As everything gets better and sorted with time. Whatever way you want to make your money, go for it. Whether it's cryptocurrency, forex, investment that you want to make. But the best thing I can advise you is that work on your idea. That idea will get to make you money. That idea will make people to want to pay, you know what I'm saying? As long as you are solving an idea that is a problem to our own community or is a problem to the world, then you are going to get paid. That's how you could get paid. That's an easy way that you can get the money or you can become wealthy. Now you'll see other people chasing the money. Work on your idea, then the money will chase you. Because you chase the money will run faster than you. Guys, that was the topic about the money. You know, machanku. They call it machanku. Whatever way you wanna call it, get the books that will teach you more about the money. Read the books. There are a lot of books out there that can teach you about the money so that you could be financial literate. And there are a lot of videos in YouTube that you can check out about financial education, and you get to learn about money and you stop being cheated, and you get to grow about how you can invest your money, or you can save your money, or you can make your money grow so that you also become the wealthiest or you become the greatest entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not nice to live your life paying the rent, all those kind of things. It's so sad, you know what I'm saying? But it's up to you whether you are going to make yourself come out from that or not, you know what I'm saying? That's what I can say to you out there. For now, I can say keep on going in whatever you want to achieve as you get to make it, you know what I'm saying? The best I wish for you to have as you get to have it before our greatest Father, in X's name, amen.